Hello and welcome to another Wilosophy vlog. My name is William Song and I'm the principal coach of Wilosophy. So what is VUCA? What is volatility? What is uncertainty? What is complexity? And what is ambiguity? I want to take you through quickly those four terms so that we can have an understanding of what VUCA is and then apply them to situations. Okay, so let's talk about volatility, the V of VUCA. Volatility is the changing dynamic environment and the situations that you're in or the business is in. The changing situations that could be within the social constructs, could be technical changes, biological changes, societal changes. And I normally use visuals to help understand what VUCA is. So volatility as an example, I use the sine curve, so things are volatile in this way. And sometimes people don't understand what volatility is, so I normally give people an alternative phrase or an alternative word to describe volatility. In this instance, I would use unstable, or things that are changeable, things that are quite temperamental. And most basic, as I said, when things are up and they're down, they're volatile. And what causes volatility? What are the things that may cause things to be volatile? These could be fear, the unknowns of the world, things that are quite sensitive, or things or situations that could be quite explosive. These reasons or these triggers could cause a volatile situation. So that's volatility, the V of VUCA. What about uncertainty, U? Uncertainty is when there is a lack of availability or there is no predictability on information around events, and these things are unknown. Okay, so the word uncertainty is, I'm not really sure what's going to happen. Other words that could be used to describe uncertainty is unpredictability, or things that are dubious, things that are questionable. So what causes uncertainty? A lot of the times uncertainty is caused because there's a lack of information, there's a lack of understanding of the root causes, there isn't enough information or insufficient evidence of something that gives you the ability to make a decision, and that causes uncertainty. So that's uncertain, that's the U of VUCA. What about complexity, the C of VUCA? Complexity refers to the interconnectivity and the interdependencies of multiple components of a system. Now, I use systems specifically because we all live in a system. We live in a system of society. We live in a system of a family. We work in a system of an organization. And in these systems, things are interconnected or interdependent. Okay? And that's what causes things to be complex. So other words that can describe complexity are when things are complicated, or when things are quite intricate in detail. And the most easy word is when things are quite messy, and that's another way of describing complexity. So what causes things to be complex? So in my experience, I think things that have multiple variables, things that are having moving parts are causing complexity. Things that, as I said, things that are very connected, relationships, politics and power, these things cause complexity most of the time. So there it is, that's complexity, the C for VUCA. And let's end with the A of VUCA, ambiguity. What does ambiguity mean? It refers to when events are unclear, when there's an appropriate amount of information is provided, yet there is still no overall meaning and it's still unknown. Okay, let's repeat that. It's when there is available information, yet you still cannot make a decision, or it's still unknown. Okay, other words, like I said, to describe ambiguity would be unclear. Things are puzzling, a double entendre. Okay, the French word for a double meaning. So a double entendre would be Bob told James his dog had run away. Now, was it Bob's dog that ran away, or the other way around? That's the double entendre. So there is enough information there. There's two boys, they both got a dog, or one of them has a dog and one of them's run away. Which one? I don't know, it's a bit ambiguous. So what are the reasons for ambiguity? A lot of the times it's miscommunication, or sometimes there's too much information, and we'll talk about too much information later on in this video. Or there are no clear goals, or there is a goal, but the goal isn't communicated in a clear and concise manner. And that's ambiguity. So we've talked about VUCA now. Hopefully you understand VUCA a little bit more in terms of what is volatile, what is unclear and uncertain, what is complex, and what is ambiguous. Okay, the difference between uncertainty and ambiguous is ambiguous. You have all of information, yet there's no clear direction. Uncertainty is more around unknowns. Okay. So thank you for listening to this particular vlog from Wilosophy about VUCA for leaders. If you found it interesting and useful, please leave some comments. If there's any feedback that you think we can do more to make these types of videos better and helpful for you, again, please leave us some feedback with these channels that are appearing on the bottom of your screen. But until then, please be safe and be happy, and I'll see you next time.